Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage and Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? You alright? Today is Sunday, February the 4th, 2024, Year of Our Lord, Season 2, Episode number 35. Today we will cover Black Cow, lettuce on a Whopper, and Arnold Ziffle. Let's go. In my life, the 366 project, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine, is going to take us back to 1965. In 1965, my brother and I were 8 and 9 years old. So, back then at 8 and 9 years old, the thing you loved most was riding your bicycle, and the thing you loved second was eating candy. Now, do you remember how the candy was different back then than it is now? When Sue and I owned Big State Fountain Grill over in Irving, I had this idea to put in candy, like a candy counter. But I didn't want any of the late model candy that you can buy at 7-Eleven. I wanted, forgot to take this pill. Leave it right there. I wanted candy that we had when we were kids, nostalgic stuff. So I'm going to go over some of the candy that we carried and some of the candy we had as kids. You tell me your favorite. Big Hunk, Bit O' Honey, Black Cow, Slowpoke, Peanut Patty, Chico Stick. Love a Chico Stick. Remember that coconut Neapolitan bar? It was like pink and brown and white. Oh, they were good. Moon pies. Loved a good moon pie with Dr. Pepper. Oh, Henry. Zero. I think that was Rand's favorite. He loved that Zero bar. Zagnut, Clark bar, Boston baked beans, bubblegum cigars, Chunky, Jordan almonds, saltwater taffy. And my grandpa would get a Dr. Pepper and a bag of peanuts and pour them peanuts in the Dr. Pepper. And you're drinking the Dr. Pepper, which it gave a little salty taste, the peanuts. And then when you got to the bottom and you ate the peanuts that had been soaking in that DP, ooh, it's good. But by far, the biggest seller we had at Big State as far as candy, by far, candy cigarettes. I wasn't big on candy cigarettes as a kid, but man, we sold a lot of them at Big State. You know, the picture on the box would show Dad with the cigarette hanging out of his mouth and the kid with one of those candy cigarettes in his hand, and it would say, "Be like Dad." And you remember it was a white piece of candy to look like a cigarette, and it had a little red tip on the end, and if you blew into it, a little puff of sugar would come out, looked like smoke. I'm going to have to go with the Chico Stick was my favorite, though. Okay, speaking of favorites, let's check that Chuck. Hold on there, fellas. Check that Chuck, you big old... Woo! Hey, look at that. What do you got there? Them's custom. Yes, they is. Look at that. So you've got... These were white shoes that we tie-dyed shades of blue. You've got the red, white, and blue Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star logo. White toe, white sole, red and black racing stripes, a hint of the tie-dye process, 2 vent hose, white shoestrings that turn blue, one eye down, double knotted for safety. Check those out and be sure, but I'm going to go ahead and say that these are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. Yes, sir. I'm going to agree with that. Dad joke, there's only one certainty in life. Nothing is certain. That's the certainty. Southern slang, he couldn't finance lettuce on a Whopper. We get guys in here that want to buy a bike, and when their credit's no good, that's what we say. He couldn't finance lettuce on a Whopper. Here's a famous quote, don't go around thinking the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Strokers Dallas merch, merch.com. So this is the OG hat. I don't know what Biggin and Rat call it online, but this is the Old English Strokers Dallas. Rick Fairless, Strokers Dallas, Texas on the back. It's got mesh on it. This is my #1 selling hat right here. We just got to load them in. Should be on the computer. Check it out. Check out the other stuff we have online. We got a new blue, kind of a black and blue and white tie-dyed shirt. Short sleeve, long sleeve. Check those out. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money. You ain't gonna give it no more time. What does that mean, Mr. Fairless? That means value your time. That means spend your time doing something you enjoy. Life is short. Don't waste it. You know, it seems like life goes on forever and forever, but in the last month, I've been to 2 funerals and I've lost 4 people. Probably going to go to a funeral next week. We're not promised tomorrow. We are not. Value your time. Spend it with people that you love, doing things that you want to do, because tomorrow is not promised. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. There was a show called Green Acres. Green Acres is the place, you know, we all remember Green Acres. So it was Eddie Albert and Eva Gabor, Zsa sister. Remember, she was from the city and she loved all that. He was from the, he wanted to be a farmer. But the funniest people on that show was Mr. Ziffle, was really funny, and he had a kid named Arnold Ziffle. Well, Arnold Ziffle was a pig. But Arnold Ziffle could paint, he could draw, he watched a lot of TV. They'd turn the TV off and he'd run over there and turn that TV back on, and his dad would say, Arnold, you might not ought to have done that. Mama gonna get mad at you at supper time. I watched a 5-minute clip of Arnold, some of his highlights. It's pretty funny. All right, Rick Fairless, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you enjoyed the show today. I hope you enjoy your Sunday. Spend it with people you love, doing something you love to do. Hold your wife's hand. I like to hold my wife's hand. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Love you, bye.